morning, Mr. Kistanoff.
Please lower your voice.
I'm sorry, sir.
It's just that my gout is acting up again. My nerves are like little firecrackers. The slightest friction sets them off.
It must be very painful, sir.
Combing my hair this morning was agony.
Mr. Kistanoff,
What is it, Pachotkin?
there's a woman who wishes to see you. We can't make heads or tails out of her story, but she insists on seeing the directing manager. Perhaps if you're not well.
No, the business of the bank must come before my minor physical ailments. Send her in, quietly. Good morning, madam. Please forgive me for not standing, but I'm somewhat incapacitated. Please, sit down.
Thank you.
Now, how can I help you?
You can help me, sir. I pray to God you can help. No one else in this world seems to care.
Calm yourself, please. I beg of you. Please, calm yourself.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure we can sort all this out if we approach the problem sensibly and quietly. What seems to be the trouble?
Well, sir, it's my husband, Collegiate Assessor Shukin. He's been sick for 5 months. 5 agonizing months.
I know the horrors of illness, and I can certainly sympathize with you. What's the nature of his illness?
It's a nervous disorder. Everything grates on his nerves. If you so much as touch him, he'll scream out. Ah! How or why he got it, nobody knows.
I think I have an inkling. Please go on, a little less descriptively if possible.
Well, while the poor man was lying in bed,
You're not going to scream again, are you?
not that I don't have cause. While the poor man was lying in bed these 5 months recuperating, he was dismissed from his job for no reason at all.
Well, that certainly is a pity, but I...
You don't know how I suffered during his illness. I doctored him from morning till night, nursed him from night till morning, besides cleaning my house and taking care of my children and feeding my dog, my cat, my goat, my sister's bird who was sick.
Bird was sick?
My sister. She gets dizzy spells. She's been dizzy a month now, and she's getting dizzier every day.
Extraordinary.
I had to take care of her house and her children and her cat and her goat, and then her bird bit one of my children. So my cat bit her bird, and then my oldest daughter, the one with the broken arm, she drowned my sister's cat. And now my sister wants my goat in exchange. Otherwise, she says she'll either drown my cat or she'll break my oldest daughter's other arm.
Well, you certainly had your pack of troubles.
And then, when I went to get my husband's pay, they deducted 24 rubles and 36 kopecks. For what? I asked. Because, they said, he borrowed it from the employees' fund. But that's impossible. He could never borrow without my approval. I'd break his arm. Well, not while he was sick, of course. I haven't the strength myself, sir. I'm not well. I have this racking cough. That's a terrible thing to hear.
Well, I can certainly understand why it took your husband 5 months to recuperate. But what is it you want from me, madam?
What rightly belongs to my husband? His 24 rubles and 36 kopecks. They won't give it to me because I'm a woman, weak and defenseless. Some of them have laughed in my face, sir. Laughed! Where's the humor, I wonder, in a poor, defenseless creature like myself?
None. I see none at all. However, I don't wish to be unkind, but I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place. Your complaint, no matter how justified, has nothing to do with this bank. You will have to go to the agency where your husband was employed.
What are you saying? I've been to 5 agencies already, and none of them will even listen to my petition. I'm about to lose my mind. The hair is falling out of my head. By the fistful! Don't tell me to go to another agency!
Please, madam, keep your hair in its proper place. Now listen to me carefully. This is a bank. A bank. We are in the banking business. We bank money. Funds that are brought to us are banked here. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
I'm saying I can't help you.
Are you saying you can't help me?
I'm trying, but I don't seem to be making headway.
Are you saying you can't believe my husband is sick? Here is a doctor's certificate. There's your proof. Do you still doubt my husband is suffering from a nervous disorder?
Not only do I not doubt it, I would swear to it.
Look at it. You didn't look at it.
It's really not necessary. I know full well how your husband must be suffering.
What's the point in a doctor's certificate if you don't look at it? Look at it!
Oh, yes. It says your husband is sick, right here on this certificate. Well, you certainly have a good claim, but I'm afraid you've still come to the wrong place. Getting excited.
You lied to me. I took you as a man of your word, and you lied to me.
I lie? When?
When you said you read the doctor's certificate. You couldn't have. You couldn't have read the description of my husband's illness without seeing he was fired unjustly. Don't take advantage of me because I'm a weak, defenseless woman. Do me the simple courtesy of reading the doctor's certificate. That's all I ask. Read it, and then I'll go.
But I already read it once. What's the point of reading something twice when you've already read it?
You didn't read it carefully.
I read it in full detail.
Maybe you read it too fast. Read it slower.
I don't have to read it slower. I am a fast reader.
Maybe you didn't absorb it. Let it sink in this time.
I absorbed it. It sank in. I could pass a written test on what's written here. But it makes no difference because you still come to the wrong place.
Did you read the part where it says he has a nervous disorder? Read that part again and see if I'm wrong.
Oh, that part. Yes, it says right here, your husband has a nervous disorder. My, how terrible. But I can't help you. Now please go.
I'm sorry, Excellency, if I've caused you any pain.
No, don't kiss my foot. No! Can't you get this into your balding head? For you to come to us with a claim like this is like trying to get a haircut at a butcher shop.
You can't get a haircut in a butcher shop. Why would anyone go to a butcher shop to get a haircut? Are you laughing at me?
Laughing? I can hardly breathe. Pachotkin!
Did I tell you I'm fasting? I haven't eaten for 3 days. I want to eat, but nothing will stay down. I've had the same cup of coffee 3 times today.
Pachotkin!
I'm skin and bones. I faint at the least provocation. Watch. Did you see? Did you see that? 8 times a day that happens.
What is it, Mr. Kusanov? What's wrong?
Get her out of here! Who let this person in?
You did, sir. I asked you, and you said, "Show her in!"
I thought you meant a human being, not a lunatic with a doctor's certificate.
He wouldn't even look at it. I showed it to him and he threw it in my face. You look like a kind man. Have pity on me. You read the doctor's certificate and see if my husband is sick or not.
I already read it, ma'am. Twice.
You know, I had to read it twice too.
You showed it to me outside. You showed it to everyone. We all read it. Even the doorman.
You didn't read it. You just looked at it.
Read it, Pachakin, for God's sake. Don't argue. Maybe you can get her out of here.
Yes. It says your husband is sick. Now, will you please leave, madam? Or else I'll have to get someone to remove you.
Remove her, yes, good. Get the doorman and 2 of the guards. But watch out. She's strong as an ox.
If you touch me, I'll scream so loud, they'll hear it all over the city. You'll lose all your depositors. No one will go to a bank where they beat weak, defenseless women. I think I'm going to faint again.
Weak? Defenseless? You are as weak as a charging rhinoceros. You're as weak as the king of the jungle. You are a plague, madam. A plague that wipes out everything that crosses its path. You're a raging river that destroys bridges and stately homes. You are a wind that blows villages over mountains. It is women like you who drive men like me to the condition of husbands like yours.
Are you saying you're not going to help me?
Hit her, Pachakin! Beat her! I give you permission to knock her down! Knock some sense into her!
You hear? You hear how I'm treated? He would have you beat an orphaned mother. Did you hear me cough? Listen to this cough.
Madam! 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 If we can just discuss this in my office.
Get your hands off me! Help! Help! They're beating me! Oh, merciful God! They're beating me!
I was not beating you! I was just holding your arm!
Beat her, you fool! Beat her while you've got the chance! Knock her senseless!
A curse! I put a curse on your bank. I put a curse on you and your depositors. May all the money in your vaults turn to potatoes. May all the gold in your cellars turn to onions. May all your rubles turn to radishes. May all your kopecks turn to pickles.
Please stop! Pachakin, give her the money. Give her anything, just get her out of here.
24 rubles and 36 kopecks, not a penny more. That's all that's due me, and that's all I want.
Come with me, ma'am. I'll consider your money.
Oh, and another ruble to get home. I'd walk, but I have very weak ankles.
Give her money for a taxi, anything, just get her out of here.
Oh, you're a kind man, sir. God bless you. I'll remove the curse. Curse be gone! Potatoes to gold! Onions to money!
Remove her!
Oh, sir, there's one other thing. I'll need a letter of recommendation so my husband can get another job. But don't worry about it today. I'll be back in the morning. God bless you, sir.
She's coming back. She's coming back. She's coming back.